Hello YouTube, here's a video just for you. Welcome to Wizard Cats. This is the demo of an upcoming action roguelike where you are a cat who is a wizard and you combine runes with arcana to make thousands of spells. And what's cool about this game is that if you're the first to invent a spell, the game gives you credit for that. Let me show you an example. So this spell, Ice, was discovered by That's Pretty Wizard. I'll explain this a little bit more in a second, but this is sort of the hub/tutorial area. Space is dash, I is to show you your inventory. You see some stats here. You can see your runes, shards, arcana, and spells. And then these are sort of this is your gear tab here. We also have a skill tree, which looks massive, mostly gives you like base elemental damage, max health. There are some other things on here. I don't have any money to spend on that right now, so we're gonna gloss over that. There's a stash to store items between runs. And these are the spells I currently have. We have Fireball, we have Lightning, Strike, combined with Expanding. So this spell has been crafted, and I'll show you a little bit about that in a second. And we have Fireball combined with Shotgun, and it gives us 3.54% increased crit chance. And then there's also Blink. I am actually not sure what that spell does, but let's experiment with them a little bit right here. So this is Blink. Ooh, very nice. So but it's like a dash, basically. Woo! This is our Fireball combined with Shotgun. Now we can see Lightning Strike combined with Expanding looks like this. I think this is a channel spell. It is. So we press and hold here. Ah, and it looks like it grows further out from us. So that's what Expanding does. And just a regular old Fireball for this one. Okay, let's try to craft a spell so you can sort of see what that is like. What I'm gonna do here, because this is an inexpensive option, is I'm gonna buy a bag of runes first. This is a shard. Shards gain one-time benefits when you consume them. These are runes. You put these together to form spells. And then these are arcana, which you can put in your slots down here to augment the spells in some way. So let's consume this. Let's get 3 random runes. And it looks like they're all ice. We have Frost Orb. We have Ice Spike. And we have this augmentation rune as well. This augmentation rune, it gives increased damage. And it adds cooldown, and it adds mana. Okay, this is quite interesting. Let's put these together and create ourselves a spell. I'm gonna click craft with these 3 here, and we will see what we get. So now we've created, this has already been discovered by someone, as you can see in the discovered by, but we've created this spell that is Frost Orb plus Ice Spike plus Spawn. I'm gonna replace Blink because we already have a dash, and let's see what it looks like now. Woo! Okay. So it spawns a Frost Orb and Ice Spike, and it is a little creature that spawns like this, it looks like. So that is that spell. Is it very good? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's enter into the world and test this out. So now we have officially started the round, and enemies are gonna start coming at us, and we're gonna use our crafted spells to try to kill them. Woo! I'm gonna stick probably with some of the spells I already had. I think this lightning one will do quite nicely. And that looks like a good place to use our new spell. Woo! I need to get somewhere safe for the time being so that I can use my lightning, my channel spell. I'm gonna try it here. Let's see if we take some damage. Okay, we're fine. We have survived that round. We took a little bit of damage, but as you beat the rounds, you get extra money, which you can then spend in the shop again to keep creating more spells, to keep upgrading your spells, and that's the basic loop of this game. Now, I don't really like this spell that we created, and sometimes that happens. What you can actually do is drag it back here to sell if you wanted. And honestly, I think I'm gonna do that because I am not loving this spell. I don't really like what Spawn does to it, I don't think. Let's get rid of it and make ourselves some space here. And instead, let's go with a simple Frost Explosion. And let's add Ice Meteor to this. Let's craft these together and see what we get. I'm experimenting a little bit again. I have enough money that this is okay. So now with these 2 combined, it costs 14 mana. Let's place it here. And I'm actually going to grab this shard as well, add +5 base damage to spell. So we're gonna grab this and we are gonna, whoops. So we are going to use this and we're gonna apply the base damage to our ice spell here. So now we have +5 increased base ice damage for this ice spell, and let's see what it does. Much better. Okay, so now this is a meteor, and look at how fast the cooldown is on this thing. This is great. It's a meteor plus an explosion. We're loving this one. Let's enter. I think this is gonna be good for us. But while everything is still far away, I feel like this channel lightning spell is quite good. I'm gonna keep using that. And when things start to get a little bit closer is when we can start using our ice. There is health that you can acquire as well. Enemies drop health. Enemies drop coins. This ice spell is doing a lot of work for us right now here. Good time to get some lightning in. I took a little bit of damage from a fireball there, but you know, it happens. And we made it through that round as well. You get a brief moment of time to try to pick up the coins and everything, all the items before they despawn. And these are just target dummies basically. So when you're experimenting with spells, the target dummies kind of allow you to attack them and they don't attack you back. I like this ice spell though. I do wonder, we can get more ice runes. Let's see, is there an augmentation rune? I think this time, because we have a little bit of money, we're gonna buy this Arcana. So on cast, auto cast the spell directly to the right of the spell. So if we swap these out, let's move the regular old fireball because it has no cooldown to the right of this ice spell I have. Let's buy this Arcana chain cast. Let's put it here. And now what should happen is when I cast this, I should also cast fireball. Now look at that. That's pretty nice. That's pretty enjoyable. Let's go into the shop. I don't really need this. I would like more ice spells. So maybe let's see if we can grab some new ice runes and take a look at those. Okay, Frost Orb and Frost Orb. We have Quad here, which I think is pretty awesome. I think that means that it will happen 4 times. I think it would be cool to use a Frost Orb and use a Quad. And can you combine a Frost Orb with a Frost Orb? That's interesting, so it'll happen twice. I don't really need to do that. Let's just start with these two, craft them, and see what we get here. But it'll be interesting when we can unlock more of these and craft even more complicated runes. So now this is Frost Orb plus Quad. Let's replace the lightning spell for now and see what this looks like. So this should fire 4 Frost Orbs. Yeah, that is pretty nice. The cooldown is quite long on that though, is the only issue that I'm finding. But useful for clearing out mobs. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep that and let's go to the next round and see how it goes. But primarily what I'm gonna be doing, oh, this is an incredibly small map, is, ooh, and these guys have shields. Okay, yeah, this is getting a little difficult now. Taking a little bit of damage here too. All right, I think I'm low on mana, so I need to wait for a moment until it recharges. Oh, we're penned in. We're gonna take some damage here. The difficulty ramps quite quickly, and if you're not careful with what you're crafting, can really make it a lot harder on yourself. Okay, there we go. I think I just wasn't hitting them because now I'm doing a ton of damage. We found our gear. We found the first piece of gear. Very nice. Let's open our inventory and look at our gear. So we got an iron band, which gives me ice resistance and max health. We're gonna equip that. And we also got padded vest, fire resistance, ice resistance, lightning resistance. We're gonna equip that too. It's better than nothing, right? Which is what we currently have. And we're gonna go back to the shop. Let's see if we can make something weird again. Greater ice spike. Interesting. Greater ice spike, and it's a turret. Now that is something that interests me a lot. 37 mana for this is probably too much. You know what? I'm gonna sell this. Let's create a turret. I think creating a turret sounds like something that's gonna be really fun. So I'm gonna grab the greater ice spike and I'm gonna grab turret. We're gonna combine these. Hopefully this gives me a little turret. And then I'm thinking I might buy the mana regener and add that. Let's see. Okay, so let's grab the mana regener, which gives us 2x mana regen for the next 10 seconds every time you cast the turret. And let's see. We cast that, we're getting our mana regen from the turret. Can I have more than one in one? I can have more than one here at once. That's awesome. Okay, I really like the turret. I think this is gonna help us a lot. I just need to remember to keep casting it. Having auto cast would be pretty nice. But the cooldown is such that I think I would rather have it on fireball because it comes out more quickly. And the mana regeneration is really helping. You can feel it. Look at how quickly this is going up. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go to the next level. I think we have something here. Let's drop in our turrets and get ready for a fight. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna be able to touch us with all of these. And the crazy part is that there's object collision is on for these turrets, so nothing can even walk past them. Okay, let's regen a little bit. Let's summon another one. Yeah, I mean, it's just, they're so strong. We get a little bit of health on the ground here too. This is big, okay. Starting to have a few more enemies on the map. They're not very threatening. I think last round was probably a little bit harder than this one. Make sure that we're getting our mana regen. Ooh, I stood in a fireball that time. Not my finest moment. Summon another turret here. We have 5 seconds left in this round. This one did feel a little bit easier than the last one. All right, let's collect all the gold that we can. Oh, and give me the health maybe? Yes, we got the health. Okay, missed a little bit of gold down there. It's okay. It happens. I like the turret. I like what we have going on, but is there something in the shop that might make this better for us? Some sort of, ooh, this spell always crits, but it has 400% mana cost. Ooh, I don't think we can go with that. On cast, the next spell, itself not included, ball components all get 50% increased damage. Does not stack. Is this a ball? This is a fireball. So if I put this here, the next spell, ball components, all get 50% increased damage. Could that be this one? I think we have to try, just in case. So let's put this down here. And now this fireball, I think will have increased damage. I'm not positive. The fireball is doing 15. What if I remove this and put it back in my inventory? Let's put this here. It's only doing 10. Yeah, so it did work. It did work. Oh, the synergy. Okay, put this here. And the last thing I saw in here that also looked pretty good is just 20% increased damage. So we could also add that to the fireball, or we could put it on our, this thing is doing a lot of work for us. Let's put it on the 20% increased damage for this is, I don't know how meaningful that's gonna be. I think maybe we put it on, well, this is slow to attack though, is this little turret. Yeah, I think let's put it on the fireball. Let's buy it. And this spell is not doing anything for us right now, but I think that's okay. Anything up here we might want? A frost explosion. That historically is pretty useful for us. Wait, let's see. We can add base ice damage. Okay, we're gonna do this and we're gonna add it here. Go ahead and cast this. We'll use it on our ice spell. Anything else here that might be, and then add 5 base fire damage. I think we'll grab that too. We're gonna add it to our base fireball here. This could be better. I feel like maybe we can look for an upgraded fire spell. We don't have it right now. You can re-roll the shop contents for 5. Should we try that out? Let's see. And we get fire meteor. I think this is ice meteor. Yeah, we have a fire meteor here. That's super interesting. This costs 7 mana. I think we're gonna buy and maybe hold on to this for now until we get another fire. 100% burn chance, base damage, or the spell always crits. Okay, we've seen those before. We did get another ice shard. We're gonna add that here. Extra base damage, pretty good. Copy a target rune I own. We could do double fire meteor. I don't think that's super necessary though. I think we're okay as we are. Let's go to the next round. I think I like this setup right now. Yeah, this is crazy. The fireball does a lot of damage. Also, the meteor is going nuts. Okay, let's enter. This is big. We have a lot of damage now. I think we're gonna survive the next level. But there are 21, which is quite a lot. Whoops, forgot to summon my little turret. And right now I have the keybind set so that this is on, everything is on my mouse button. The default was Q and E, which is kind of hard when you're using the arrow keys to move, in my opinion, having Q and E there. But you know, your preference. Thankfully it's configurable. I think that's the only thing that I really cared about. Woo, these guys are getting close. All right, getting a little more difficult here, but the mana looks okay. Let's summon one of our little friends down here. We still have 14 seconds. Okay, we're in difficulty zone now. Still kind of clearing everything out though. The despawn time on the coins, I feel like, is a little bit tough. Oh, I'm caught. Okay, we're good. Let's collect everything that we can. We got 94 coins, and we're earning some stardust too. So for the skill tree, which I actually don't think we can even open until we leave, we can start adding new skills, which is gonna be nice. Let's check the shop, shall we? I wanna get some, okay, fire pillar and fire meteor. Now we're talking. Fire pillar, fire meteor, and then field. Increased crit chance and mana cost. That is interesting. I mean, meteor and pillar together sound really interesting. So I think I'm gonna buy this one, even if we don't use it yet. And I don't really think I need homing for this because it's gonna be a point and click. I'm gonna wanna put it down here where fireball is. Probably, I've already given this so much extra base damage. A little bit of a bummer, but we could have this auto casting this. But this is kind of built around ball spells right now. Let's see, let's check our Arcana. Okay, this is really good for lightning. Let's re-roll here. Base lightning damage, 2 random ice runes, extra frost orbs. I already have one of those. I don't think I need to buy anymore. We could just gain 3 random runes. This spell gains a 1-second cooldown. Now we could be honest. On cast, other spells gain plus 20 base fire damage for the next 10 seconds. Does not stack. 50% increased damage of this. The only problem I'm realizing is that I can't see what the actual damage is. I can see the increased base, but okay, let's experiment a little bit. So what if we get this? On cast, other spells gain plus 20 base fire damage for the next 10 seconds. That seems fairly good. What if I drag this here? That's gonna help with our turret. We put our turret up for the mana regen and the extra fire damage. Then this thing is absolutely pumped. And then we keep casting this, which auto casts this. I think that's pretty good. We just need another Arcana down here. And then we're kind of kitted. And then if we can somehow link this one in, I think that's fine. I'm slowly trying to collect the pieces. Landmine alternating. Not sure what that does, but we get increased damage, which is nice. Homing. I don't think we really need it with those. I think we're okay for now. Let's do another reroll. One more oh, that was actually kind of expensive. Around fire steroids for more fire-based damage. I think we're gonna want to put that there. Let's buy that shard and the ice steroids. We're gonna want that too. This spell gains -5 reduced mana for every ice rune in this spell. That would be -5 reduced mana here, but this is what we have here is too important, so I don't think we're gonna use that. This spell can't be cast by the player, but gains 15% crit chance and 2.5 crit damage. Now that could actually be something, because we're auto casting this. I'm not casting this. I think this could work. How much do we have? We have enough for this? Let's actually drag this here and see if it still works. Yes, and it still gets auto cast. And look at that, that crit was like 96 damage. That's awesome. Okay, we like this. We like this for now. Go back to my inventory. Let's add the extra fire damage. Let's add the extra ice damage here. Okay, and let's go into the next round. You can see it's gonna start getting pretty out of hand pretty quickly. Whoops, I forgot to put up my little portal. Okay. If you summon a little tower right on top of these guys, I think it actually kind of just melts them. We get some gear here. Very nice. Oh, and we're already at the shop. Okay, so all I had to do was kill those 2 bosses. That was a little boss wave, and then we get to the shop. That was super easy. Let's check my gear, because we got some. Okay, we get Scholar's Cap or Scholar's Cap. Well, you don't say. How do I get rid of this? Can I sell it? I can for 2 Stardust. Okay, that's the skill tree material. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look at these spells again. 2 random fire runes. Slow, which gives increased crit chance, increased crit damage, and the mana cost goes up. What's this? Cursor. Does that mean it just appears that you're a cursor? I'm not sure if I would want any of these. Ideally, we could get this to auto cast too. Oh wow, look at this ice scaling spell. Rolling Ice, equipped to pure ice spell, gain +1 base ice damage for each consecutive time the spell is cast. Resets if a different spell is cast, and at start of round. So if I was only using 1 spell, this would be like, this would absolutely pump. I wonder if it counts for auto cast. But I would still have to get rid of this one, which I kind of like. I think I like what we have going right now. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is if we can get this involved somehow. Not really sure if we can. If there was a way to auto cast it, I think I would look for that. But I think since we only have 31 gold, we're just gonna save what we have, and that was so easy, and just go to the next round. So we're at 7 of 21. Here we go, let's see. Honestly, it looks like another, oh yeah, this is like a bit of a boss round, it looks like. And did he kill my little tower? Woo! Ow, 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 ow. Wait, he's kind of strong. Okay, putting the tower on him actually works pretty well. Oh, I wrecked him. Oh my God, he got absolutely destroyed, man. Wow. The tower thing is really strong too. Okay, and a new hat just dropped. Open my inventory real quick. Crystalline Diadem. Diadem. Ice damage +15. Ice crit chance. Oh my God, this is amazing for what I have right now. And then we're gonna sell this other hat. We ain't gonna need it. Give me the Stardust for that. On cast, the next spell you cast has a cooldown. Auto cast this spell at the nearest enemy every 2 seconds. This spell can no longer be cast by... See, this is what I wanted. Now, I think we can start to think about my last fire spell here. Let's buy this, put it here. Hopefully this isn't going to be too mana hungry for us. And now we can think about putting these 2 things together. We can add base fire damage here, which I think I'm gonna do. We're gonna buy this for sure. Fire explosion, fire pillar, and fire meteor, I think is what I want together. And then I just need like better mana. Let's do a reroll here. I want a more interesting room. Revolving, this seems interesting. Or double, also seems pretty interesting. And remember, we're gonna be auto casting it, which kind of worries me. because if it's super mana hungry, it's gonna be a problem. I don't like any of these. I'm looking for something that reduces mana for fire spells. Should I just combine these without an augmentation for the style? I think we need, no, I think actually what we need is cursor. I think we're gonna want it to appear on cursor. So that's what I'm looking for. Let's reroll one more time. Actually, wait, homing could work. It's rare, does a lot of damage, or another turret. I mean, that would be simply crazy. Autocast every 2 seconds. This means that the cooldown is 1.5. This would be coming out all the time. It just costs so much mana. I think it would actually kind of wreck me. If this is gonna be autocast every 2 seconds, is there anything? Yes, 0.8 reduced mana cost. Okay, so we need this here. Beautiful. Let's remove this. Let's actually sell these ones for the extra gold. Just get them out of there. And then we're gonna put these two together and I'm gonna put them, I'm gonna try it with homing, okay? Let's see how that goes. Gonna put this here, gonna put this here, gonna put this here. Let's craft it up. Meteor, pillar, and homing together. Let's see what this forms. So now we get, discovered by Manji, fire meteor, fire pillar, homing, 39 mana, 1.6 cooldown, a ton of damage, and we're gonna have that auto casting. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna remove these Arcana quickly from this spell. Here we go. Okay, swap this spell out. Okay, so now we have it down here. We're gonna have it auto casting every 2 seconds. I don't know if this is gonna dump my mana. We will see. But it has a reduced mana cost, so it should have, it's only 39. What if I remove this? It still says 39. Okay, so it doesn't actually adjust when I apply this Arcana, but 80% less mana. I think this is gonna be fine. All right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Let's add some base fire damage here. Okay, and 100% burn chance would be nice, but we just don't have the space right now. I think we're good. Let's go to the next round. You can already see this casting. Oof, woo, that guy came right at me. Okay, I can see my fire spell homing already. How's my mana doing? I mean, it hurts. My mana's getting hurt, I think. But everything is also dying kind of instantly, which I think is good. Yeah, my mana is constantly really low. Okay, that did burn my mana quite badly. Just gotta, we're gonna have to play around our pillars here. Even with the reduced mana cost, I think we're getting crushed. We're gonna need like more mana regen. If we can get an item or something that gives us more mana, that'd be useful. Oh, we still have full health. Well, we did have full health and then I took some damage there. It's okay. All right, we get shop. Collect everything that we can. A lot of coins up here. Oh, I missed so many. Okay, we still have 61. Yeah, this is killing my mana. I mean, even with how little it costs, it's still kind of hurting. Can I make it cost even less? What if we just make it fire shotgun instead? Let's try that. So if we swap this out for the fire spell we already had, put these back on, let's see if that works. And then I'm gonna add some base fire damage again to here. Yeah. Okay, nothing else here that I want. Let's do a little reroll. I'm kind of looking for something that might reduce mana cost even further, but I'm not really seeing one of those. So I think we're kind of okay. Now, unless I can upgrade spells, which I'm not sure if I can. Should we do one more reroll? Let's do one more reroll here. Wow, this spell gains plus 1% increased damage every time the spell kills an enemy wizard. That is crazy. 50% increased damage. This is really good here, but I could also make this super powerful. Every time it kills a wizard, I mean, that just like scales infinitely. I feel like let's buy this and hang on to it. Let's buy this and hang on to it. But right now, I actually think that we're okay. Is that killing my mana? No, because it has such a long cooldown. I actually think that's okay. I think this is okay where it is. Okay, let's go in here and enter. Round 9 of 21. Okay, let's do this. Summon a turret. Even with that auto casting, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. And this is just gonna absolutely blast people that are in front of me, or wherever my cursor is, really. Which is nice. Which is nice when you think about it. The towers I have are just so strong. The little turrets, just really, really good. Okay, wait, I don't want to kill people too far away from me. I want them to be able to get to me, because this is how I make money. I make my bucks when they're near me and I have time to collect the coins. We have 10 seconds left here on this one. Let's get a little ice tower back in. Ooh, spawning behind me much? It's not gonna matter. It's not really not gonna matter. It's truly not gonna matter. Next round, easy. All the coins we left, okay. That was pretty good. I mean, that worked out pretty well. But this is just gonna scale forever if I put it like here. This is gonna become so strong. or I could put it here. I would lose the crit chance and crit damage, but it's just gonna become, the base is gonna become so much stronger. Let's try that out. Let's see how that works. Let's put this here and see how much extra percentage this gets. Okay, as long as the spell is active, all spells gain plus 10 base fire damage, stacks up to 3 times. Woo! On cast, other spells gain 20 base fire damage for the next 10 seconds. I mean, ultimately, I think this one would be better if I have 3 of them up all the time, because then they'd get 30 base fire damage, as long as 3 of these are up all the time. So we could try that. Let's buy this one. Swap this out here, put that in there. That's nice. As long as this spell is active, all spells gain 15% increased ice damage, stacks up to 3 times. But I think I need the mana regeneration. I don't really want to get rid of that. So I think we're just gonna leave it on there for now. Let's do 1 reroll. Okay, we get extra fire damage. We're gonna apply that down here. Okay, and I think we're happy. I think we're happy with this. I think we're happy with this. Let's go in here. Let's enter. Let's see. All right, let's get our towers up. Oh, it's a boss round. Okay. Get 3 towers up, so now we should have plus 30 base fire damage, and we instantly melt everything. Huge. Let's see what we, oh, and we have some new gear. Okay, press R to pick that up. Press, no, I entered without entering the shop. Whoops. Okay, I didn't even get to see the new gear. That's okay, let's try to survive this. Get our towers up as quickly as possible for the 30 base fire damage. I don't think anything is gonna be able to kill us. At least not yet. These look like the little dummies. Every time I see one of the ice castles melt or break, I summon a new one. I can't see the enemy projectiles anymore, which is a little bit problematic. Oh, one of them broke again. Okay, and I'm actually out of, I'm out of mana here. Summon a new one. No, the mana, I'm having mana problems. I'm having mana burn problems. I'm having mana burn problems. Uh-oh, 8 seconds, 8 seconds. Can we live? Can we live? Can we live? Ugh. I don't know. I'm not sure. 1, okay, we lived, but we have an issue. We lived, but we have an issue. We see the issue, and that is that we are spending too much mana. So I think what we're gonna have to do now, officially, is retire this one. Let's go into the shop, take this off. It's just, it costs too much mana right now. We need something simpler. We need something simpler. And I think, instead of trying to have 3 up all the time, we should just use this instead. So how much is it? This gains 7%. We want to be using this because this is just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So, what do we want to auto cast here? This should, what we auto cast, I feel like should just be sort of a utility thing. If we auto cast, we really don't want it to cost much at all. And there's nothing here I feel like that makes me super excited. I mean, we could have more ice. Frost Orb just has so much mana. Yeah, this does not have that much mana. This is something we could look into. But the fact that we get plus 20 base fire damage, I think is really useful. It makes me want this to be a fire spell. So should we just go with a simple like elemental with like a fire pillar? Maybe we buy this, bring that over there. Let's get a reroll. Or a fireball, like another fireball even, I think. Base ice damage, we love. We're definitely always gonna take that. Fire pillar plus quad, that's gonna be 26 mana. This is 32 mana, so it's already less mana. And we have this, should we try that? Let's remove these. Put them here, get rid of this. Let's try fire pillar. Quad is 18. Is that gonna be too much? Do we wanna keep it simple with fire pillar and just only have fire pillar? Let's reroll and try to get cursor. Mana edging, okay, hang on. Burn chance could go. Increased damage, no, none of these. Oh, cursor, okay. This is 16. 8, 16 is 24. That's significantly less. We get increased crit chance. Let's try this. Let's craft these. See what this looks like. We're gonna take this, it's 24, but we reduce it by 80% and we auto cast every 2 seconds. Now let's see how this looks. Okay, this is putting little fire pillars. Okay, fire pillar is a little bit underwhelming, I gotta tell you, but it's not really burning our mana at all. Our basic attack is actually burning our mana a lot. If we have this thing up though, the mana regen we're getting is pretty nice. It doesn't stack, so we still have to be careful. We really only need one of these up at a time now. Yeah, this is just really expensive. I do wonder if maybe I can reduce the base damage. I can reduce the mana on this. does 10. I mean, it only costs 10 is the thing. Let's look at my items really quickly. I want to see if I have any items that give me mana regen. Plus base fire damage, absolutely. Oh, wait, +2 or +5? We're gonna take the +5, and then let me go over here and sell the other one. Before I forget, let's bring this over here. Okay, we've sold that. Ugh. I just feel as though we don't really need this right now. We don't necessarily need this 4th spell. I don't know if it's doing anything for us. All right, let's give this setup a try. It's just the mana cost. It's just so high. It's so prohibitively high. Look, I'm out of mana again. It's because I'm not regenning though. I don't know why is my mana pillar spawning only under this guy? I thought it was supposed to spawn on cursor, where my cursor was. It's a little bit confusing. Let's give this a shot. I think we're okay. Let's go next. Let's go next. This could be okay. Just 1 tower up at a time. Or 2. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Maybe we'll have 2 up at a time. Okay, mana looks fine right now. Actually think this is okay though. Fire pillars are sort of helping us out here. The only thing, we can't block ourselves in with my ice towers, which I am sort of doing. Okay, maybe we have 3. All right, we're low on mana here. We need to regen. So we're gonna drop in a tower. Hopefully that gives us our 10-second buff. We got 9 seconds left here from avoiding these big frogs. I think we're doing it. Group them up. And they're done. Nice. All right, give me the coins we can get. That's close. I mean, we're still having a few mana problems. A few mana problems. I don't know if it's from this, but I'm just not sure if that's really helping us at all. We have 181 coins, which is a fair bit. Pillars have +15 base damage. Whoa. Okay, that's something. Equipped to pure ice spell, this spell is guaranteed to crit and gains cooldown of 3 seconds. That's too long of a cooldown. I mean, we could put it here, but then we don't get our mana regen or we don't get the fire bonuses. I think we're probably okay. This needs the reduced mana. It's so expensive. I mean, I could just get rid of it. Everything's just pricey. Like maybe just base fireball here would be enough, and it would give us enough damage that it would be okay. So maybe we should just do that. Maybe we should just have a base fireball here. Can we re-roll until we gain 2 random fire burns? Okay, let's try this. Do we get a base fireball? We get greater fire pillar, but it's only 14 mana. Maybe we do that. I think that's interesting. What if we just grab greater fire pillar, we auto cast it, it's still, and we have this reduced mana on it. I think that's something. It'd be nice to be able to fit this. I can't fit it right now, but let's just craft this. Let's craft this as is. Take these out. Okay. Take our greater fire pillar, put it down here, put the reduced mana cost pass on, back on, put the Arcana back on. Okay, put the auto cast back on. Now we have great fire pillars spawning. I don't know how it's chosen. Oh, it spawns 3 at a time. Okay. Do they just kind of go anywhere? Who can say? Let's make sure we don't have any extra gear. Okay, I think this is good though. I think this is much better. Let's enter. Ooh, this is a small zone. This is a real small zone. Let's try to block him off. Ooh, ow, that hurt. Ooh, I'm trying to dash out of the way. Can't. All right, let's try to block these dudes off with my pillars. This guy's kind of stuck over here. I don't know what's happening, but he's getting absolutely owned by me. Okay, he's dead. We got some new items, and we have mostly full health. I mean, we're kind of pogging off this run. A little bit of experimentation happening, but ice resistance +1, sure. Throw on that second ring, and we don't need the base lightning damage because we don't have any lightning spells. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And you know what? I think I'm happy to get rid of these now too. I mean, fire pillar and cursor, you're gone. Yeah, we're getting rid of all these spells. And these Arcana might be good. Oh, I didn't add my base ice damage, so let's go ahead and activate this and add it here. Alrighty, and then let's see if I'm gonna buy this. Let's gain 3 random runes. Let's see if we get. No, we didn't. Okay. Oops, I didn't even want that actually. I don't know why I did that. Let's sell all these. 1 gold. Only 1 gold. Greater fire pillar. Should I have 2 of them combined? No, that'd be ridiculous. I'm not going to use these. I don't think I'm going to use these. Let's sell them for money. Let's do a reroll. I'm just looking for extra power. On cast, auto cast the spell 2 to the right of the spell. No, we don't really need that. Let's see. Okay, extra fire damage. We like that. Let's add this one here. Okay. We can reroll again. We're looking for fire and ice damage. Fire and ice damage. Reduced mana cost. Okay. Now we might be getting somewhere. I think we're fine. Honestly, I think we're fine. I think we're just looking for, I mean, base damage, kind of good. I think we are at this point just looking for stuff like this. We're just looking for upgrade shards to make our spells a little bit stronger. Get another one. Yes. Let's add this actually over here now. So this has +5 increased base damage. That's going to be useful for us. And it's 160 to reroll. Yeah, that is too much. Okay, we go next. What are we at here? 14 of 21. I think we have a chance. I have a feeling we have a chance. Where'd that guy go? He's coming down here. Okay. How's the mana doing? Mana's doing okay. Fire Pillar's kind of going crazy. Woo! And his mobs are pretty good, but he's sort of getting wrecked by me right now. If you spawn the pillar right underneath him, it's like instant death. The ice, what is this? The greater ice spike? Whoa, look at that staff. Okay, wait, I gotta open my inventory here. Check this out. Base fire damage +9, fire burn chance, fire crit. Dude, this thing is great for us. The Ember Core staff. Okay, that's incredible. Go to the shop. I mean, we're onto something here. This could do it. Let's reroll. Let's look for, yes. I'm gonna buy this. We're gonna put it over here. And we're actually gonna buy this too. We're gonna put it over here. Okay, adding base. Let's put it here. We're gonna put this on our, the pillar is secondary. I think we're gonna put it on the fireball. And then this reroll is still pretty inexpensive. This reroll is gonna cost too much money. I think that's it. And I am happy with that. So we go next. Because that was solid damage. I mean, I'm sure that it's gonna ramp up even more. But that was pretty good. Look, I feel like I can block myself off here almost. And I can. Oh no, they trickle in. They still trickle in. Just gotta stay ahead of having my ice towers. Don't spam my ability, actually. Only use it when I need it. Woo! Okay, wait, the difficulty did ramp. We're in trouble here. We might be in trouble here. Might be in a little bit of trouble here. Stay around the towers. Just stay around the towers. Just stay around the towers. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We got 9 seconds. We got 9 more seconds of this. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We might be okay. We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. No, we lived. We lived. Okay, we are okay. I knew it all along. I wasn't scared at all. Mana struggles. We're having mana struggles. Do we need to get rid of this? I think it's because this costs 14, man. And we're casting this so often. It might be better to remove this, put this here, and then we put this here. So now this gains the increased crit and chance and crit damage. Greater Fire Pillar. Wait, as long as this spell is active, all spells gain +10 base fire damage. Let's try that actually. Let's put that there. So now this is gonna cost way less mana to use this. I think that's gonna help us. I think that's gonna help us with our mana struggles. Because now, it definitely feels better. I mean, it still burns mana like crazy, but if I have this up, we're recovering. That's pretty good. I can't really see the buff duration, but like, this is pretty strong. This feels okay. All right, that seems good. We're just gonna need some strength. Okay, extra fire damage. I'm gonna definitely take that, put it on Snowball. What are we at here? 20%. Okay, very nice. Nothing, one more reroll maybe. Extra fire damage, we're gonna take that, we're gonna put it here. Okay, this reroll costs too much money, so we go next. It's getting close, I'm getting scared. But the wider maps make me feel a little bit safer. Yeah, everything has a lot of health now. Put up another turret. There's some things I can still one-shot. There are some things that do be having quite a bit of health. As long as I hit them with both the ice explosion and the fireball though, I think it's generally okay. Whoop, this is getting, oh, I'm trapped. This is getting crazy. Keep kiting them around. I gotta spawn in one of my guys here. Ooh, there's way too many fireballs. Way too many fireballs. It's getting tough. It's getting tough. It's getting tough now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we almost lived. Okay, we lived. We lived, but it's tough. It's getting hard. We live, but it's getting hard. I would love to get some health. while channeling this spell. This costs 41 mana. I think maybe we need this thing to do a little bit more damage too. We got a lot of money from that round. Let's reroll again. Okay, let's grab this. Let's add some base damage to here. My next spell's explosions give a mana refund. This is an explosion. It gives me how much of a mana refund? I mean, we felt okay on mana. We just, the damage. Ooh, adds an extra Arcana slot. Wait, we gotta buy that. Maybe we can put it here and then, oh, when this is active, all spells gain 15% increased ice damage, which would be this one, which is very cool. 1.5 mana refund every cast. And this is already costing almost nothing. So it's gonna be basically free, which I think is nice. This also seems like it might be worth having. Let's grab this for the mana refund. And maybe we grab this too. And then we reroll. Okay, we get more fire damage. We're gonna wanna buy that and we're going to apply that here. Okay, let's put, I do think that we're gonna wanna put the extra Arcana. Where is it? Oh, did I not buy it? No, I bought it, it's right here. Slot up. Okay, this is really important. Max 4 slots. Each of these only has 2. Wow, okay. 3 times ice crit damage against monsters afflicted by ice slow. Less cooldown or 100% increased damage, but it halves. Okay, what if we put this here? Let's use this on this. And then whenever this is cast, this will give a 1.5 mana refund. That's pretty good. If I can find more of those though, that's gonna be really great for us, but that's gonna have to do it here. Let's go to the next one. This could be the end. This could be the end of us here. What's a boss round? Okay. Or we might survive, we might survive. Sometimes I survive those rounds. Ooh, ow. It's hard, I can't really see. I can't really see. I can't really see. Okay, 1 down, 1 left. This is the only one, but I have like no health. So we gotta be real careful. Can we, and we have like no, very limited mana as well. I mean, we're doing a ton of damage to him. A ton, a metric ton. Just have to kill him. Okay, he is down. Do I get health? I got a little bit of health for that, not very much, and we got some gear. This is starting to get, I don't know if we're gonna make it, which is gonna be really depressing. Lightning resistance and max health +1. It's better than what we had. Shot me, take that there. We're gonna have to reroll here. We don't have the damage that I was hoping. Okay, we're definitely gonna buy this here. We're still kind of running out of mana. 1 more reroll here, and it's getting pretty expensive. 1 more reroll. I think we're gonna die. I think we're probably gonna die. Let's add a little bit more damage here. Go into the next world. Man, we made it so far. We just didn't quite scale. I didn't realize that there were additional slots. Like I should have been re-rolling for those because that helps everything. Still killing stuff pretty quickly though. Still killing stuff pretty quickly. But also very quickly becoming overwhelmed. Very quickly becoming overwhelmed. The fact that I can instantly cast this one is helpful, but like, we're scared. We're scared. We're scared right now. We're feeling scared. We're definitely feeling a little scared here. Oh, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. We're not getting them out of the way fast enough. We got 1 second. Okay, we lived that one again, just barely. Let's go into the shop. How much money did we get? And we only got 82 money, which isn't even that much. We can get more fire damage. Which I think is good. And we will get. Put it there. This is up to 30%. It's crazy. All right, we re-roll. More fire damage again. Sure. Spend that here. More ice damage. We'll take that. We'll add it here. 1 more re-roll. Okay, more ice damage. We take that. We add it here. All right, we're getting some damage. We're getting some damage. I didn't really look at these also. Oh, I did look at them. I don't need the Gatling gun. Okay, let's go next. Let's go next. I think we die on this one. I think we die on this one. I think. Unless we can get a heart very soon. From something. There's a heart. We get one. We get a heart. We really need that pillar to do like a little bit more damage, I think. Oh, I'm almost out of mana already. I'm dead. Oh no, we didn't get there. We were so close. 18 rounds, we just didn't quite scale. Okay, take me to the main menu. That was really fun though. I mean, we only created 7 spells. We're still working our way through some of the issues, but we got some unlocks here. Volcanic Eruption. We got How to Cast. Static Defense. Look, these look nice, man. And these things I think will give us, yeah, these are all new runes that we can use in future runs, which is great. But it's already been about an hour, so I don't think we're gonna do another run here. But if you're still here and you enjoyed this, please leave a like, leave a comment for the algorithm, consider subscribing because it really helps out. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Take care.